represent Solomon Island people say. We people start originally from my homeland. Like my old man said, there's nothing impossible. So we have to bring this message to my brother lyrical. Straight from the crew, out to the blue. We represent the voices of my ancestors calling. And I was getting more and my culture is falling. Now we have a step up for the past 20 calling.
Now when this stuff, ain't nobody gonna stop us. People, everybody, would you listen to us for a start? No point complaining in this we partaking. We represent the cause of the ones falling. We resemble true art. When we bust the line, flip the rhymes from my heart. No, there's never
Previously on Delos. Made it to the Philippines! Woo! We tied up to the dock for the first time in months.
I wanna live a day.
We ended up at a drag show and had our first taste of a Filipino city. With having been at the marina for a few weeks already, we decided to rent some scooters and check out the island. Sitting behind Brady there is our friend Ash, who we met back in a Hamilton Island in Australia on our previous trip. After backpacking in India for a few months, he came to join the crew. Our first stop was a local waterfall and picnic hangout in the middle of the jungle. It was so nice to swim in fresh water, something we don't get to do very often.
Pretty bad, eh? Oh, dude.
Feeling very refreshed, we enjoyed the tropical drive to our next stop, a bat cave.
Dork. Ticket. Bat cave ticket. The cow says welcome to the bat cave. She speaks cow. Am I?
More than 2.5 billion estimated that.
Whoa.
Yes, I mean, we're now top one with the Guinness World Book of Records. World's largest colony of fruit bats.
This is the world's largest colony.
Yes, until now, we're still record holders.
Are these fruit bats?
Yeah, fruit bats.
And the smell is fantastic. $100 a kilo, he said. He's looking at us like we're crazy.
He's like, I'm a bat, you guys doing?
Dog who thinks he's a bat.
After cruising around all day, we worked up a pretty serious appetite. Through some cruises at the marina, we heard about a buffet in Davao that we wouldn't want to miss out on, so we set off on the ferry to check it out.
We're going out for dinner to the Viking buffet. We're on the ferry at the moment.
Sweet. Are we excited?
Oh man, we've been saving up our hunger for like a week. How excited are you, Yasha?
Really excited.
You ready?
I feel like a little kid that's just about to have Christmas or something.
Thank you. There it is.
You will entertain you, man.
Yeah.
Hey!
Maybe not here in the table. Maybe in the table later.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'll take you for a tour of the buffet. Ryan, look at this. And look at these. Look at that. Look at these mini chocolate chip cookies.
This buffet was seriously like nothing any of us had ever seen before. We had gone to poor sailors' heaven and had unlimited food and beer.
Unlimited ice cream. Frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt. I'm gonna use frozen yogurt. The chocolate fountain. Unlimited beer.
Unlimited beer. Oh, look, we found Ash at the beer station. Hello, brother. First impressions?
I've never seen so much different food in my life.
I'm literally blown away. Look at you Kiwis go straight for the juice.
Oh my god. I can eat as much things as I want.
Halfway through the meals.
Yeah. Been here about an hour and a half. We're really full on. you gotta break through it.
That is chocolate mousse topped with whipped cream. And it's pretty much like everything we have dreamed about when we were eating rice and fish and had nothing more. And now we have everything we could ever want. And so we're just gonna sit here and stuff our faces. Let's see this one.
It's fresh.
He's fresh.
Yeah, got some more room on this side. Right in here.
Going out. Second run.
Thank you. What have you done?
Oh, just got some Oscar in the bit jelly.
Oh, yeah. Sound.
Yeah, talk to them.
Thank you. So welcome, ma'am.
Enjoy. Thank you. That's good. You're perfect. Here in New Year.
Oh, hi, Jay.
I'm here in Mickey.
We're came from the Philippines.
Sunday you wake up, you find the sun is in me. And if your heart just become happy, say I can be. If I could, then I would. I go wherever you will go.
How you feel, Ash? We're going on 3.5 hours now.
We put in a pretty solid 4 hours at the buffet that night. Yeah, we may have felt sick, but it was definitely worth the $17. With the season drawing on about 6 months, and my bank account running pretty low, I was looking at some different options on how to make some money. Instead of working in hospitality again, Brady and I thought about working on super yachts for some extra cash. Almost all super yachts require crew to have an STCW certificate, also known as basic safety training. Brady had got his back in Florida a few years earlier, so I did some research into getting mine. It just so happened that the only maritime school that offered the course in the Philippines was right here in Davao, at DMMA. The same course in most parts of the world will cost you over $1,000, but here in the Philippines, it only set us back about $100. Because it was so cheap, and such a good course for increasing safety at sea, Brian and Karen decided to jump on the bandwagon.
So we just got to register.
After registering, we had to be cleared medically to take the course.
Too easy.
It's done. Blood thing done. So we're gonna get our test results. bolts from here at 1 o'clock.
And also your
Kato kaling door.
All this small
Cancel to
bolts,
dito. Dili na
pay
tributang.
various fees,
Bantay to diri atong wall.
various things. But everything is
Ilang door
going
na,
good so
anak,
far.
hold it for a while, hold it. We're done, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mom's siren. Karen.
Yeah.
Bra, and then your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hello.
No?
All clear.
Being verified as healthy, we were given our uniform. Looking real cute, we were ready for school.
Off to school.
Although we were all smiles, I was actually really sad. We had to say goodbye to Phoebe that morning, as she was flying back home to continue on her own journey.
There's no words, but from love. I love you guys so much.
One door closed and another opened.
See you, Gasha.
So over the course of the week, we learnt personal safety and social responsibility, survival techniques, firefighting, and elementary first aid.
Timer starts now. Laki na lang. Over.
Ready to stand.
Ready.
Stand.
It's okay.
Although everyone was in good spirits and joking, it was hard not to think about if this was a real-life event. It really was a great learning experience to go through, and made us all more confident in dealing with a situation if it ever happened on Delos.
Okay, proceed. Move. Upstairs.
Go. Count of 4, sir.
Okay, proceed.
This course was designed for crew on very large ships, so things like jumping into the water from 5 meters up didn't really relate to what would happen on Delos, but was still a really valuable lesson.
It's like a sloppy seal.
The victim is conscious.
Timer starts now.
We had 1 minute to completely gear up in the immersion suits, which were hilarious, and then had to float in the pool for another minute.
I reckon.
We're on our way to lunch.
The school lunchroom was super cute, and everyone was so friendly.
What are you gonna have?
I think I'm gonna have some rice. Maybe a chicken.
Can I have one of those instead of the pork? Sorry. Thank you. You always get a little thing of rice. It's like scrambled egg and some chicken soup, soy sauce, and some kind of meat.
Some kind of meat.
So you will be the 3rd person going to wear the pretty apparatus.
These are so sweaty on the inside.
We were then timed and tested on how to properly use the breathing apparatus, and once we passed, we were ready to fight a fire. With the fire out, we were then in for our search and rescue mission.
Good luck!
Have a nice day. It's intense, huh? You couldn't see anything. Stairs and holes all over the place. You know, there's fire in there. You're trying to look for somebody.
Pretty cool. It's hard though. It was pretty intense to do.
She looks like Uma Thurman.
Oh no. Come on, be serious.
We had an absolute blast at the school, learnt a ton of new information, and made some awesome lifelong friends.
Ready? Walkie shot! Yeah!
We also found out that we were the very first international students at the school, which was a huge honour, so we got taken care of pretty well, and even got a special tour of the sweet engine room simulator.
That's what we do.
Yeah, we have to go down there.
We came back the following week to pick up our certificates, and our new friends surprised us with this.
So here in the Philippines they have a delicacy, as they would call it.
This one is the chick. This one.
Oh yeah, you can see the hairs.
Yeah.
Everything.
Here we go.
Go here in Philippines. Go. It will not dive you.
It's not bad.
No. Okay. Don't think that it's
What does it taste like?
What is the black part?
it's just a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah. It's just a...
16 or 18 days hard-boiled egg.
Sir. Yeah.
Don't burn. Oh.
The day is still young.
You're so cute, and now you're...
No, relax. Don't think of it.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
I reckon it tastes alright.
Yeah. I reckon it tastes alright.
It tastes like duck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think this side is dark, yeah?
This is the dark side.
So I crushed this side. I'm not good with weird things like that. Did you just take a little bit of the juice?
That was just him in the juice.
That's okay, Brian. Take your time.
You can eat the whole thing.
It's good, huh?
You passed.
Up next, we party hard with our new classmates. Do some sweet activities. Get another crew member. And finally head out of the marina.
Like 2 salmons.
Dili pwede. Oh, please. Ayun, sorry. Yes, nadala.
Oh wait, you got a little. There you go. Do it.
Our first stop was a local waterfall and picnic hangout in the middle of the jungle. It was so nice to swim in fresh water, something we don't get to do very often.
Pretty bad, eh?
Oh, dude.
Feeling very refreshed, we enjoyed the tropical drive to our next stop, a bat cave.
Dork.
Ticket. Bat cave ticket. The cow says welcome to the back.
To my brother lyrical, straight from the crew, out to the blue. We represent the voices of my ancestors calling, and I was getting old, and my culture is falling. Now we have a step up for the past 20 calling.
Once down, once it stop, ain't nobody gonna stop us. People, everybody, would you listen to us for a start? No point complaining, and that's we partaking. We represent the cause of the ones falling. We resemble true art when we bust the line, flip the rabbits from our heart. No, there's never
Previously on Delos. Made it to the Philippines! Woo! We tied up to the dock for the first time in months.
I wanna live.
Ramo kanzi, ramo leke, ramo gole, ramo soso. Come to ram si male, come to ram si male, malera. Ramo kanzi, ramo leke, ramo gole, ramo soso. Come to ram si male, come to ram si male, malera.
One touch represents Solomon Island people say. We people start originally from our homeland. Like my old man said, there's nothing impossible. So we have to bring this message.
We ended up at a drag show and had our first taste of a Filipino city.
We've been through it all, every day crying, but we held on to that one simple
With having been at the marina for a few weeks already, we decided to rent some scooters and check out the island. Sitting behind Brady there is our friend Ash, who we met back in a Hamilton Island in Australia on our previous trip. After backpacking in India for a few months, he came to join the crew.